Hello, so welcome back. It's just been, I think, around a few minutes because I just wanted to drink some water at least. So, we're gonna be exploring right now. I still don't know what this fighting tournament is, so let's go.
A hero's relic.
Do you know something?
However, could I know something? Still, it is heavy on my mind. The stone within the sword. A glow of red.
Oh. I, for some reason, thought that I could just press plus during that part and then zoom in on her. I have mistaken this right greatly. Shamir. I wonder if I can recruit her.
How's that?
Oh, I'm pretty sure. She wants level starting mod 9.
You spend too much time roaming the monastery. If you're looking for something, try less aimless wandering.
Come on. I was thinking about the enemy's objective. No, that is pretty true. That's for the main mission today.
Do you even know who the enemy is? You can't know why without knowing who. It's none of my business anyway. I'm just here to take care of enemies who get too close.
Talk about the training. What's that? That's pretty nice actually. Because I want the only. I should have checked the bulletin board for the questings.
So yeah, I bet the enemy is using this assassination nonsense just to sneak in and raid the pantry. What do you think, Professor?
This is Raphael we're talking about, so.
Oh, I'm right, all right. My animal instinct is telling me that the enemy is after our best meats.
What's our main quest? For quest. First, this week, Steel Axe. Renown. So what's the great importance at Adagard?
People die in every battle. And it can be by sword or spear or magic, but depending on who it is that died, depending on who died, it's different.
It's different if it's someone you know who was lost. True.
I hope nothing bad happens this month.
Like, if you know someone personally, then it's gonna affect you greatly compared to when the person who died is a stranger to you.
Perhaps.
Our enemy's true target. What could it be? The monastery has been around for nearly a millennium. It's only logical that there are secrets here. We'd better investigate. Would you mind asking around and seeing what you can dig up? Once you've uncovered some leads, we'll regroup. I have a favor to ask.
This is going to be a quest-filled episode. Deep back. Oh wait, lost items. Okay, let's search everywhere. I think during this part I would just be fast forwarding. Who the hell are you? You're an online person. Get out.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to be like fast forwarding doing these parts because they do. Oh, I'm going to be fast forwarding this parts. I keep repeating the same thing. So like, in case you guys want to know some place, I guess.
The monks declined my offer of assistance. They said that no one from Dusker is to be trusted, especially now. Given the circumstances, I cannot fault them.
There's been talk of an attempt on Rhea's life. We've been ordered to help the Knights patrol. Could that possibly mean that Rhea isn't beloved by everyone the world over?
Yeah.
It seems there were forces opposing the church, beyond Lord Lonato. I never thought such forces could exist in this world.
We only know a small part of this world.
I suppose that may be true. Yes. Oh, Professor. Hello. Excuse me.
Damn. Imagine writing. I have a lot of those.
I don't know who's to blame for all this commotion, but it's frankly a huge inconvenience. With everyone stuck on guard duty, our study and training time has been drastically reduced.
I was thinking...
Have you heard of the War of the Eagle and Lion? It was the battle that won the kingdom its independence from the Empire. Even the Church of Seiros had no choice but to recognize the courage of Lug, the King of Lions, who emerged victorious. The Church awarded him a crown and the right to govern the Fargus region, backing him in his bid to found the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. In return, Lug agreed to make the Church of Seiros the religion of his territory, and permitted them to publicly proselytize across the kingdom. In the 400 years since, the Church and the Kingdom have continued to maintain very close relations.
Ah. Oh.
What's the matter? You're running all over creation. Ah, you don't believe Lady Rhea is the real target, do you? Even so, the Knights have their orders. We can't abandon our duty to guard Lady Rhea. The Goddess's Rite of Rebirth is an important event for the Church of Seiros. They say it's the day when the Goddess will return to walk among us. Not too likely, if you ask me. Best if you keep that to yourself.
Okay. I can just use this. Okay.
Have you heard? Rumor has it that Death himself has been appearing in Garreg Mach. They say he appears every night and kidnaps folks. I wonder what happens to them.
What?
Something in the monastery that someone might go after? There's so much here, I couldn't possibly name just one. Even this here kitchen contains precious wares, wine bottles from centuries past and the like. I hear that stuff is fancy, but not very drinkable. I doubt anyone would go to the trouble of stealing it.
Number 5.
So sleepy. Too sleepy. I found an interesting book in the library. Got so caught up reading it, I forgot to sleep. Interesting discovery, though. The coffins of the 4 saints in the sanctum each have their crests carved into them. I'll need to find a way down there to get a look.
Hey, Professor, I hope you're well. As for me, I had a date with a splendid specimen of a knight. But now he's suddenly not in the mood to see me again. I blame all these rumors of a deathly figure showing up in town. Such an uproar must have, beyond reason, drawn his attention away from me.
The Goddess's Rite of Rebirth is the most significant ritual for the Church of Seiros. Could it be that someone has spread these rumors of an assassination plot merely with the intention to hinder the celebration?
I don't know.
No, maybe. It would be terrible if the greenhouse was targeted. The plants in here are incredibly valuable. This place contains the heart of Garreg Mach's 995-year history.
Close.
So many beautiful flowers, plants that can save or end lives. They are all my precious children.
Number 7. How many are there? The problem is, it doesn't let us see where the blue things are.
Hi. If you're looking for something, I probably can't help you. I still don't know what's where around here.
Didn't I see you in the dining hall last night?
Hey, I get hungry sometimes. Like anyone else. What? Eating at night is bad for you? There's no way that's true. Wait, really?
Yeah. Okay, I know who that is. Halus?
Lord Lenato's rebellion may have been quelled, but the unrest in Fargus isn't dying down anytime soon. The Boar Prince should hurry up and claim the throne, rather than letting old customs hold him back.
You're skilled. Why won't you battle me?
What? Are you serious? I guess I need to talk to someone about it.
You'd best keep your distance. In this nervous state, I might just cut you down.
I dare you to try. Please don't.
Oh, come on, I'm only kidding.
You wanted something. This one.
Not mine.
What?
Don't know whose it is.
Okay, I was wrong.
Unbelievable. What a terrifying story. However, an assassination attempt on Lady Rhea is doomed to fail. Pardon? You think the goal may be different than simple assassination? Intriguing. I suppose the priceless objects in this room could perhaps draw thieves. However, there's no one but me who could make use of them.
That boy who assists the Archbishop. Cyril, I believe? I hear he's originally from a foreign land to the east called Almyra. I know he's still only a child, but I do wonder about his true intentions.
There are numerous books in this library that you cannot find anywhere else. But once you are here, you can read them easily enough. I doubt someone would go to the trouble of stealing one. Sometimes Seteth will dispose of books that are deemed inappropriate for the monastery, but that's about it. In a way, I suppose that makes those particular volumes more valuable, right?
Yep.
Hey, did you hear? A knight wielding a scythe is roaming around town at night. If he's a villain, I'd like to get the measure of him. Hey, I hope we get a chance to— I know I'm in a different class, but—
Might you have come looking for me because you were worried about my safety?
I was worried.
I'm quite all right, but your concern means a great deal.
So far away.
Let's see. Excuse me, Professor? I just wanted to let you know that Lady Rhea is always real concerned with you. She expects great things, I think. Please don't let her down, okay?
Of course not.
I hope you're not just saying that.
Let's hope so too.
Setting fire to the stables to distract everyone, to cause a commotion. It is the oldest trick in the book, but I cannot shake the thought that our enemies may attempt it. I will stand guard and watch over the stable, and the knight's horses. They are truly magnificent. Please, do me a favor.
Tea aficionado. Give the tea set to someone who loves tea. Who loves tea? Confessional letter.
I've heard talk of students wandering the monastery late at night. They wouldn't happen to be from your class, would they? Please keep your students in line, Professor. Kids these days.
I know, right? Kids these days. It's always that same line again. Kids these days.
I've been in town procuring some supplies for Flame.
Did you encounter any danger?
No, but do not concern yourself for my safety. I am very much stronger than I appear. I have something to ask of you.
Knight's Hall. Okay, Knight's Hall should be to the right. Below far.
Let's see. All this talk of assassination plots. It brings back dark memories I prefer to keep buried. I doubt there is any correlation, and yet... it is nothing. I am sorry for allowing my mind to wander. My focus should be solely on guarding the monastery right now.
That's one quest down.
I hear you have fought alongside Catherine. I would wager that her power exceeded your expectations.
I didn't see her bow.
Had you the chance to witness her relic? Thunderbrand, glowing red. That glow is a sure sign that her blood contains a crest that harmonizes with that hero's relic.
Flashy clothes.
Professor?
Hey.
I figured it out, Professor. The enemy must be targeting Lady Rhea. They're gonna make it seem like they're going after something else, but then they're gonna go for her. Impressive, right? I'm telling you, my intuition's never wrong.
Reverse psychology, huh?
Hey, I got a favor to ask.
Training sword? Oh yeah, you make sense also.
Yeah, that's definitely mine. You really saved me with this.
Like a rose, flashy clothes. Who wears flashy clothes here?
Do you know what this room is? It is the church's treasure vault. I say treasure, but I do not mean silver and gold and jewels. It mostly contains weapons, artifacts, and the like. Anything that would cause too great a stir, should it be stolen? No. The church knows better than to store anything too valuable in such an accessible location.
Speaking of which, Professor Yuritsa seems very familiar to me, but I don't recognize his name. I guess the resemblance could be coincidental. Oh, you want me to join your class? I'm already having so much fun in my current...
Match and bow. I don't even have a lot of those.
Professor. In Brigid, assassinations are many. I have also been the targeted, back in the past.
I'm happy you survived.
The Goddess Tower has an entrance of narrowness. That is most good. The windows are not the most good, though. A target of ease for snipers.
Snipers!
No classes on a festival day. I thought I'd get to spend all day relaxing in the company of some lovely ladies. But now this mess has happened. Hey, Professor. I know there's talk of an assassination attempt, but do you really think they'll do it on the day of the Rite of Rebirth? I feel like security would be looser some other time. Is there some reason why it has to happen on that day?
It's to give a message out.
Did you know that on the last day of the rite, the monastery's open to the general public? It's kind of fun. It makes the place feel like a festival.
Well done. You have my thanks.
Ingrid?
Lady Rhea lifts the spirits of all the people of Fodlan. We cannot allow her to come to any harm. Hi, Professor. I've actually got plans.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. The goddess's rite of rebirth is this month, right? The monastery gates will be thrown wide open on that day. I'll be working as a guide. I hope I get to guide some lovely ladies around.
This is the blacksmith, but he's not even letting me use it.
What? Hey!
Fashion. Hilda. Right?
It is the oldest. I will stand.
Don't you like tea?
Oh, I was looking for this. Thank you so much.
Didn't you give this to me? Or you gave me the tea set thing?
That reminds me. Did you know that it's kind of...
Oh, what? You serious? Didn't even give me a chance.
Speaking of, can you imagine the Archbishop being murdered? I prefer not to consider such a gruesome scenario.
Of course not.
Awfully calm, aren't you? I wonder what it takes to rile you up.
Not a lot.
Unfortunately, you are mistaken. Yes, that is mine. Thank you. Where did you find it?
Somewhere.
The goddess's home is in the sky. She lives on a bright and shining star. But in the spring, you can't see that star. That means she can't protect Fodlan. That's why we all celebrate the day when her star returns to the sky. That's the day of the rite of rebirth. See? See? I've been studying. I know just about everything.
Do you know why you have red hair, but on your portrait it's brown hair? Not even brown. Hazel hair.
With the whole monastery preparing for the goddess's rite of rebirth this month, it feels like everyone's a little on edge.
Makes sense.
Well, about 20 or so years ago, there was a big fire in Garreg Mach. On that day, Captain Gerald went missing. Everyone thought he was dead. It never occurred to me that he might actually have survived. The truly strange part is that in all those years, he hasn't changed a bit.
That reminds me. People seem to think that all the Knights of Seiros are equal, but that isn't quite so. There are many distinguishing ranks within the Order. For example, there are squires who are training to become knights, as well as full knights, like myself. Oh, and then we have the holy knights, such as Catherine. Those are the knights that can wield a hero's relic.
Well...
There's one note. Oh no. Let's do this. Meat and vegetables are delicious. Who is that face? Ingrid. That should work actually for her. Ingrid's a well-mannered girl. Woman. Louise.
Have you visited the Goddess Tower? It's a sacred place used for rituals and the like. In general, students aren't allowed entry. But as you'd expect, that rule just excites their curiosity. Some have even tried sneaking in. Well, at least for this month, that kind of behavior is totally unthinkable. We have a lot more security, what with the goddess's rite of rebirth coming up.
I can't stop thinking about Lonato. I'm sorry, Professor. I know this isn't the time, but I just can't get past it. Thank you. No matter what happens, I promise you I'll do my part.
Is there anything you lost?
Professor, I am afraid I have acted a bit childishly toward my brother recently. Given the circumstances, I requested that he provide me with some candies. Silly of me, really. The timing was improper, and I regret it very much now. Oh, but more importantly, this place is off limits, Professor. It is only open to the public on the day of the goddess's rite of rebirth.
Have you lost anything?
I wonder who this belongs to.
Here's an idea.
Who likes telling jokes?
On the day of the rite, the monastery will be open to the public, including the Holy Mausoleum. The Holy Mausoleum is where the tomb of the divine Saros lies. There she slumbers, eternally. That's pretty much all that's in there. Just an ancient coffin. It's sealed with a powerful magic to protect against would-be grave robbers.
Oh. Who likes telling good jokes? Not Ash. Ignatz, no.
Have you in general, but well, we have a lot. Oh, this is mine. I thought it had vanished. Thanks, I owe you.
Lots of jokes, huh?
Huh? Impossible.
Impossible!
Perhaps. I knew I could count on you. There's a place that the church values above all others. On the day of the rite, it will be open to the public. That will make it much easier than usual to access.
The Holy Mausoleum.
Precisely. We can't know for certain, but it's a distinct possibility that the Holy Mausoleum is our enemy's target. A lost item. It doesn't look familiar.
Oh. When they're ready to speak with me.
Yes, this is mine. Thank you for returning it.
Nice.
The goddesses, could it be that... Oh, most kind. Thank you for bringing this to me.
I should have known because you have a rose right there.
No, that's not mine. No, that...
Professor.
Oh.
Hello, Professor. You seem to be in good health.
What's this music? I am yes. And yourself?
Of course. Doesn't seem intimidated.
Something wrong?
No, not at all. It's just that I find myself a little concerned for your well-being. You see, Lady Edelgard has taken something of an interest in you.
I think not.
She has. And it's beneath you to be so glib. There is something you need to understand about the role I play here. One of my many duties is to determine potential advantages and potential threats to Her Highness. If you prove yourself useful to Lady Edelgard, then all will be well. If you pose a threat, I shall have to dispose of you.
Dispose of me?
Yes, this is no joke. While I may be a student here, I am her servant first and foremost. Therefore, if an untimely demise is not to your liking, you would do well to demonstrate your utility with all haste. I should warn you that I am far less compromising than Lady Edelgard. Do not be at ease merely because you stand in her good graces for the time being.
I'm not worried.
Huh. Such confidence. I'm beginning to see why you caught her eye. My family, House Vestra, has been sworn to House Resvelg for generations. Since the dawn of the Empire, we have worked to protect the Emperor by any means necessary. Both in the open and in the shadows. If you incur our wrath, you will see just what I mean.
Okay. Yeah.
The goddess, could it be? How kind of you.
I will have to repay you sometime.
Tea time.
You'd best... Oh, this is mine. Thanks. I'm glad to have it back.
Who likes the perfume? Just go do this. And then we can probably end this episode like when we do all the... before we move on to the next week. Six or higher. Weapon use training sword. Petra should do well actually. Well, I don't know what would happen if I do this.
Flame spirit, protect me. Flame spirit, protect me. Witness frigid pride. Flame spirit, protect me.
Wow. Nice.
One more success.
I'm glad I asked you.
The third level is something we don't have access to. It's time for the head chef challenge.
You're eating too slow, Professor. You just gotta stick all of it in your mouth.
I don't like being hit on during a meal. So it's nice to be with you.
My cooking is so good, it's been called seductive. Should I show you what I can do, Professor?
Oh my.
Right. I do so enjoy cutting up vegetables in preparation to cook. So I'll do that and leave you with the cleanup. Oh.
I've been in touch.
Should be it.
Never underestimate a noble. Seems simple enough. I am quite pleased.
Nothing worth celebrating. Praise isn't necessary, really.
Tell me something.
Pretty soon I'll have eaten everything they have to offer, then why am I supposed to keep eating the same boring meals over and over again? Try cooking something new, such as a new dish, just enjoy what you've got.
Yeah, great answer.
Professor!
Yes, I want you to be a sniper. What's up?
Hello, Professor. May I speak with you? You seem to hold Edelgard in high esteem. That is my impression, at least.
She's got a lot to learn. She's a good student.
Well now, that is not what I expected you to say. You clearly have high standards. And what is your opinion of me? I am at least her equal, am I not? Be honest. Do not hold back. Pretend that I am just a regular person, not the scion of a noble house.
You suck. I don't want to hurt your feelings, but...
You think she is better than me? I was just being modest before. Honestly, I have always prided myself on being superior to Edelgard. But evidently, that is not your perspective. I suppose there is only one thing to do. I must demonstrate my excellence.
I can't stop you.
Precisely. You cannot stop me. I will prove that you have drastically underestimated me.
Prove it.
You think I could ignore such a slight upon my honor? Not likely. Come, Professor. We will begin with battle. Edelgard's skills in combat are no match for mine. I heard that just the other day, she defeated a demonic beast without assistance. Well, anything Edelgard can do, I can do better. And in half the time. Professor, you can be my eyewitness and timekeeper. Here we go! 2 at once? That's... well, it will be fine. I can't do it! It seems you have saved my life. Thank you, Professor.
What's this? Yeah. Okay.
I'll keep my voice down. Don't want people thinking I'm vying for attention. But how loud is too loud?
They won't notice if one person doesn't sing, will they?
Okay, so I need a little bit more fate. Flame's birthday. Host tea party, gift flowers.
I'm ever so grateful.
I don't think I'm close enough with her for the tea party thing.
We've got this. We will be doing the best.
Doing the best.
Look, Professor, we did great!
Yeah.
The battlefield has much to teach.
Hope this is good for something.
Nice. don't think there's anything going on too much here. Yep. Well, that should be it for this episode. It's pretty pretty, I would say in the title kind of episode. Just finding some lost items, doing some quest, exploring, and we're just basically trying to get ready for the mission. Goddess of the Rebirth. We're just getting ready for the event. So, that should be it for this episode. Leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more videos, I guess. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Goodbye, and I hope that you have a nice day.